What is up, gang? What is up, squad? It's your girl, Queen Queen, and I'm back with another freaking video featuring my tea. Yeah, so during this video, I'm going to be sipping on my tea. In this video, I am actually going to be doing a story time of when I lost a baby. So a lot of people wouldn't know that I lost a baby. A lot of people don't know anything about this because I kept it to myself. I grieved over it by myself. I had a little help along the way, but for the most part, I dealt with it on my own. So before I go ahead and get into the story time, I need y'all to go ahead and like this video up. Go ahead and comment down below, Team Queen with a K. And if you got any questions about my tea here that I'm drinking, go watch my last video in reference to my total life change. And then I need y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. And don't forget to give that bell a ring ding ding because I done hit 1K and it's only up from there. So I need y'all to come on. All right, so I'm back. And during this video, I'm going to try not to get emotional. I'm going to try to get right to it and not you get me keep it running on too long. But let me drink some of my tea. Okay, so first things first. I do have a son that is 2 years old. The loss of the baby I experienced during the pregnancy with my son. He was supposed to be a twin, and I actually ended up losing one of the babies. So what happened was, at 3 months, I was really, really big. And I'm going to see if I can insert some pictures, if I can find some in my Snapchat memories. So at 3 months, I was really, really big and really tired. And I was working at the time at Off Lease Only, which is a car sales place, but that's neither here nor there. And I was really tired. Like, and I worked with 2 other pregnant people. And I remember, like, they were farther than me, but their stomach wasn't as big as mine. And I kept saying, oh, my God, like, this baby, a big baby. But every doctor's appointment I went to, y'all, like, put my hand on the Bible. Every doctor's appointment I went to, I asked them, y'all sure it's only one baby? Y'all sure it's only one baby? And they kept saying, yeah, it's only one. If it was another one, we would have seen him. And I just kept asking because something in me just kept telling me, like, girl, your stomach is too big for it to be one baby in there. So time goes by. I'm getting bigger. Now I'm 6 months looking like I'm 9 months. And it's just growing at a rapid rate. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this gonna be a big baby. Like, I'm so scared to push him out. Like, I'm scared, like, anything of getting him out. He's gonna be huge. So what ended up happening was I kept going to doctor's appointments and they kept telling me, no, it's only one baby. It's only one baby. And my child's father has twin aunties. And we kept joking about it, like, oh, what if you're pregnant with twins? What if you go in labor and you push out one baby and another baby come? And, like, we would joke about it, but we wouldn't, like, you get me? We wouldn't think nothing of it. So it comes a time where it's Halloween day and I'm praying, like, God, please, please, Halloween. Nothing is wrong with it, but I don't even like Halloween like that. So I was like, please, like, please. So midnight, it just hit November 1st. My water broke. And y'all, I'm up. Like, I don't know why I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I was just tossing and turning and I'm up and my water broke. So I go to my mom and I'm like, Mommy, like, I think my water broke. She's like, what you mean? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, girl, go lay down. So I go back and lay down. So then I feel like I peed on myself. So I go to her again like, Mommy, what if it feel like when your water break? And I know a lot of people going to be in the comments like, girl, you stupid. Like, you having a baby and you don't know what it feel like when your water break. But it's like, this is my first time getting this far, like getting ready to have the baby. So she like, oh, I feel like you keep peeing on yourself. So I'm like, okay. So I go to the bathroom and I go pee. So I go lay back down and, like, I peed again. So I'm like, nah, like, you got to get up. Like, your water broke. Like, your baby is coming. So now movies done got in my head. All this stuff that got in my head. That right as your water break, the baby is coming. Like, the baby right there in the head is coming. That's not the case, y'all. So anybody who watching this that's pregnant, your baby getting ready to come, girl, when your water break, take a shower, shave yourself, get yourself together, baby, because it's not gonna happen that fast, okay? So my mama like, okay, if you feel like your water broke, go take a shower, go calm down. And I'm like, Mommy, I'm getting ready to have a baby. Like, why do you think that I want to go get in the shower? I took a shower last night. Why would I take a shower right now? She like, Quisha, it's not gonna happen as fast as you think. And I'm like, bruh, I'm about to have a baby. Like, a baby is coming. She was like, Quisha, the baby is not going to come that fast. And I'm like, Mommy, how you going to tell me? Like, it's my vagina. I know the baby is coming. So she just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So I took a shower, I got dressed, and for some reason, by the time you get to the end of your pregnancy, you cannot put on no pants. And girls who put on pants, I take my hats off to them, because I couldn't even get no dress over my arms. Like, everything just felt like, why even get dressed? So I took a shower, put on my dress, and we finally headed to the hospital. Now, I'm already panicking in my head, y'all, that the baby about to walk out my vagina. My mama stopped to McDonald's to get her some coffee. It's like 4 in the morning. Pull up. Can I get a medium coffee? This many creams, this many sugars? Y'all need them to like, is this lady serious? I am having a baby. A baby. So we riding down. The hospital was down this long street. It's Johnson Street. It is so long. And you ever seen in the movies where it's like the street just keep going? In my head, I'm like, yo, why am I not at the hospital yet? Like, why am I not at the hospital yet? So we finally get to the hospital, and the lady's like, how can we help you? I said, I'm in labor. She was like, you're in labor. I said, yes, my water broke. She said, what time? And I said, about an hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours. So my mom was like, girl, your water broke longer than that. So I'm like, okay, mommy, it does not matter. It's broken. The baby's coming. That's all my mind kept saying. The baby's coming. So we get upstairs to labor and delivery, and they put me in the triage section. And they come and they hooked us up in my stomach. And I always suffer from bad menstrual cramps, so it wasn't really affecting me with the contractions. It wasn't really like hurting like how everybody was telling me it was gonna hurt. So I'm having pain, and I'm just, you get me, tossing and turning. And I remember through my pregnancy, a lot of women, a lot of moms told me, talk to your baby, because they're the only person that know your heartbeat from the inside out. Talk to them, like, express to them, like, you heard it, mommy, I need you to move to this side, all that. So I'm talking to him, and I'm just sitting there and I'm falling asleep. Across the hall from me is a girl who came in later after her water broke. So y'all, she's screaming, screaming, screaming. Now I'm starting to panic. Now my heart racing. Now I'm agitating my baby. His heartbeat picking up. And it's just like, yo, why is she screaming like that? We both having a baby. So my nurse that was with me came in there and told me, like, Mom, don't listen to her screaming. I know, like, the scream is going to echo in your head, but she came in too late. Her baby's already crowning. For y'all that don't know, that means the baby head is already being able to be seen in the vagina. Hold on. Tea break. So, she's screaming, screaming, screaming. And they like, we're going to move you to a room, get you hooked up and all of that, because I'm anemic. So they had to make sure, like, that everything was okay, like that I wasn't feeling like I was going to pass out. So they put me in my own section. So she's screaming, 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 screaming. And she basically delivered her baby right there in the triage. After the baby came, like, she was calm. So they moved me to my room. They hooked me up to the machines, and I'm hooked up to the machines, and my baby calmed down. I'm calm now. And they like, okay, mommy, you this far. Okay, mommy. So I got agitated, like, yo, stop calling me mommy. My name is Quisha. Stop calling me mommy. Like, that's annoying. So she's like, it's just what we do. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm already mad. I'm in here pregnant, big as a house, big as a well. Don't do that. Auntie. Don't do that. So what ended up happening was my mom left to go see about my sisters, because I was pregnant at the same time with 2 of my sisters. So she went to go check on my little sister who was pregnant. And because I say little sister, don't think I mean like 16, 17. She's definitely grown, but I'm older than her. So my mom go and check on her, and I'm there, and then they like, okay, it's time for the epidural. So I called my friend. Right as I went in labor, I text my child's father, and I text my friend. My friend got up out her bed. It came to the hospital. And I did not, like, I knew, like, that was my friend, but nothing in me thought, like, yo, she gonna get out her bed at 6 in the morning and come sit next to you, like, and come be at your side. Like, my friend was there. That's my rider. That's my rider. Shout out to Ashley. Like, that's That's my eighth boom coon, okay? So I'm in pain, in pain, in pain, and now I'm starting to feel it. So they're like, Mommy, as far as you are, we need to give you the epidural or you won't be able to get it no more. Who who not finna get the meds? So they came in, gave me the medicine, whatever. So now, when they came in to give me the medicine, I was a medical student at one point in time, and I know how it feels to be having to take blood from somebody and they tell you no. Like, that's gonna hurt your feelings. Like, you gonna feel some type of way. Like, bro, you know I need it for school. So the lady, she was a student and she asked me could I do it. So I said yes again because I was in that situation, y'all. She stabbed me not once, not twice, but 3 times and still missed. So now I'm aggravated. I'm in pain. You keep stabbing me in my back. You're not getting it right. Like, what are you doing? So I said, you can't do it no more. You gotta call. You gotta let the right person come do it because I can't take getting stabbed no more. So the man came, did it. Y'all stabbed me one time. Boom, it was done. Now the epidural, like, what that thing took over my legs, y'all. I could not feel my legs. Like, they was numb. I'm itching. Like, scratching my whole body up. I scratched myself so much, I gave myself scratch marks on the inside of my thighs because I was scratching from the medicine so much. So I'm like, okay, my body relaxing. And everybody kept saying, when it's time to push, you gonna know it's time to push. Moms who are pregnant, when it is time to push, your body is gonna get in this mode, and I don't know how to describe it, but it's gonna tell you it's time to push, baby. It's time with everything in you to push. So my body getting ready. So I'm like, where's the doctor? So he come in, he check me one more time. He like, okay, Mom, we can push. It's time now. We can push. So I put my legs up on the thing. I grab behind my thighs, and they counted out, and I start pushing. And I'm pushing, and I'm pushing, and I'm pushing. 3 push, my baby came out. That was that. He was out. So before he came out, the first push, I had to stop and like really like tell myself, like tell my mind to tell my body, like, you're getting a baby out of you. You have to focus everything on pushing to make sure that you don't stop mid push and he goes back in. To make sure that you don't stop and something happens to him or something happens to you that causes you to have a seizure that trickles to him and all of this. So I stopped and I breathed. And my little sister was in there with me. She's like, I can see his head. I can see his head. So I'm like, he got a lot of hair? She like, yes, push him. So again, they count me down and I'm pushing. Now this is the second push, y'all. I said push a lot in the beginning, but this is the second push. So I push. And the doctor like slid his fingers under his head and woo, that thing almost made me jump up out the bed. So I'm pushing. I told him the last push, I was like, huh. And then everybody be like, how you know? Like, they be like, don't push from your head. Like, and I used to say, how y'all gonna tell me not to push from my head? That don't make no sense to me. Like, how do you push from your head? So they was like, you push it from your head, Mom. You gotta do one more good push. So I pushed one more time and out came my little baby boy. He cried. He didn't cry at first. They was like over there suctioning him and then he cried. So that happened. So now, again, I'm anemic. So me losing a lot of blood was something that they was very worried about. So after they got him cleaned up, they wrapped him up and everything, I had to get up to use the bathroom. I released so much blood, which I'll leave it there because it gets kind of disgusting. And then I got back in the bed. So after being down there for a little bit, they took us upstairs to recover. And this story was about me losing the baby, right? So let's get to what y'all came here for. So when I got upstairs and it's just me and my baby in the room, my sister has gone home, my mom is gone, my friend had to go. It's just me and him upstairs. And I'm just looking at him like, wow, like all the nights that I cried in my room, all the days that I wanted somebody to love me beyond this earth. Like, yeah, God loves me, but I want somebody who I can hold and love and know that they'll always love me, like, no matter what. So, tea time, y'all. Hold on. Woo. So, he's sitting in the little bed, and my body tell me, you gotta use the bathroom. So I get up and I go to the bathroom, thinking everything all normal. So I get up and I go to the bathroom, And so my body lock up and it tells me like, you have to push now. And now that I done told my mind to tell my body that you're pushing out a baby, it's like everything reprogrammed again. Your mind is telling your body you pushing out a baby. So I pushed, but before I pushed completely, I put my hand down there like something don't feel right. And I felt what felt like a plastic bag. So I'm like, push extra hard. So I pushed and the placenta came out. And I'm standing there on the floor. The placenta's in the toilet, and I turned around and I'm looking at it, and I'm just bleeding. And I'm like, yo, like, I just seen this man take the placenta with my baby. He pushed my stomach. I got to touch it. It looked like the tree of life. I got to see the veins and everything on it. Why is there another one in this toilet? So I pull a string to call the nurse, and she come running in, and she's like, what's wrong, mommy? What's wrong? And I just point in the toilet, and I can't even find the words to say. And she looked at it like how I'm looking at it. And she said to me, and I'll never forget her words, she said, I've been a nurse for 20 years, and I've never seen nothing like this. So now my heart racing like, yo, like, is there a baby in there? Like, what's happening? So they get me together. They put me on the bed. They telling me to calm down. They saying they're going to take my baby to the nursery so they can calm me down, so they can talk to me and everything. And I'm just like, what are y'all going to say to me? Like, is my baby in there? If not, what happened? Like, so they wait for my doctor because after he delivered me, he left. So he came back and he's like, I heard what happened and I'm so sorry, but it's okay because you didn't know the baby was in there, so you didn't get an attachment. Hello? What? Sir, I just delivered one baby that I never seen before, and I fell in love with him instantly. You telling me because I didn't know the second baby was in there, I'm not in love? I asked every doctor's appointment, every ultrasound appointment. Every time you listen to the heartbeat, I asked you, was it only one baby in there? What are you saying to me? So he says, yeah, it's okay because this baby died early on in the pregnancy and your son absorbed the material, the minerals. Sir, where's my baby? And how did the baby die without you guys telling me this? So time went by, I went for the checkups, took my baby for the checkups, and we were both okay. And now he's healthy, and I have a bouncing baby boy. Well, he's not a baby boy anymore. I got a terrific 2-year-old. And yeah, like, I was so emotional, y'all. For the first few months of being home with my son, he would be right next to me sleeping, and I was hearing a baby cry, like, in the wind. We would be laying on the living room, and I would hear a baby crying in the room, and I would run in the room to the crib, and it wouldn't be no baby. Obviously, I knew there was no baby there, but that was just the grieving process. So that was my story time on the time I lost the baby, and 2 years later, I have made peace with it. I know that God does all things for a reason, on his timing, at the perfect time, and not at mine, because I don't know what I would have did with twins. I wouldn't have had this puff on my head because I would have been snatched it out, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and end the story time right here. I need y'all to go ahead and like this video up. Go ahead and comment down below if you are interested in purchasing some tea to lose some weight, and I will be giving y'all an update on my weight loss very soon. If you want to talk to anybody about losing a baby or going through the single mom thing by yourself, I'm always here to lend an ear and to lend some advice on how I've been doing it for these 2 years. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next freaking video.